Hey, what's up guys, Writerbox here and welcome back to some more of our MotoGP 2019 modded career mode, where we are now in our third season in the MotoGP class. So we've done our first race out at Qatar where we did finish 7th, got ourselves 9 points. We were just behind our teammate Johan Zarco, so that's pretty good. And currently Dovi leads the way from Vinales, then Crutchlow a surprise third, and Marquez all the way down in 5th, and Lorenzo 11th. So that's not good for the Hondas there. We've got a little bit of development points which we can use, so I'm not really sure where. I can't even afford the first upgrade, so I can't really do that. I will change the colour of my rider number, stuff like that. So I'll do that, and then we'll get into the next race, which is going to be Argentina. So that should be a pretty interesting one. So let me just quickly update this and then we'll get out to the race. Right then, so taking a look at the preview here, you can see it's a wet track. It's not raining, but it is a wet surface, so it's going to make it very difficult for us in the race. So let's see then. We've got Dovizioso on pole position on the front row. He's going to be trying to make a good result of this, but then here we go, take a look at Jorge Lorenzo on his brand new Honda. Obviously going to be one to make a good impression after his awful first race, really. And there we go, you can see that's the new colour scheme we've gone for. We've gone for a bit of a yellow. Hopefully it matches the Red Bull KTM bike a little bit. But anyway, let's get into the race. Here we go then, on the grid. It's a wet track, like I said, not raining, but we're going to have to watch out. It's going to be slippy, and it's going to be pretty tricky out there. We're going to watch the rear. Hopefully the track will dry up as the laps go on, but we'll see. I'm liking this new helmet that I've put on as well. Looks pretty sweet, to be honest. Here we go then. Decent start. 6 laps around here at the Argentinian Grand Prix. Coming into turn 1. Ooh, it's getting tight into turn 1. We're up the inside of a few. Struggling to put the power down. You can see the rear just want to go on us. Trying to close the gap down then. Andrea Iannone on the Aprilia just ahead of us. We were trying to battle it out with Tito Rabat here. The Rabat gets out wide. We're struggling to put the power down. Now I'm not sure how quick this KTM is in a straight line either. Rabat's through. I'm going to tuck in a slipstream and top back out. Brake as late as we can. Closing in on Iannone actually there. That was pretty good. Up the inside. He holds it around the outside somehow. Now we're going to watch the rear again. On these acceleration zones, it's struggling, but it's crucial. We've got to get it right, or else we'll just lose pace down the straight. And who's that leading the way? It's one of the Ducatis getting away. Iannone holding it around our outside there, as I struggle again to put the power down. Right. Up into P12, Rabat, it's Iannone. Iannone trying again, coming at us as he does again underneath us. I'll switch it back underneath him though. That was pretty good. Up into P12 then. 5 laps to go as we end lap number 1. What are we going to be able to do? Lorenzo struggling again here. Dovi at 40.5 as I completely lose the rear. Jack Miller doing well in the rain as always, as he seems to do on. So Jack Miller doing well in the rain as he always seems to do on this game, and in real life actually. So the milestone have actually reflected that really well. As Iannone, he's all over the back of us, and Rabat trying to come through. Rabat's down. Rabat slipped, made a little bit of contact with us, and down he goes. So it's unfortunate for Rabat. Not much we could really do about that. And Iannone is through again. Can we do the same that we did on the last lap and just overtake him the same way? Just completely outbrake him at the end of this straight. We're going to try. I don't think it's going to work as easy as it did on the last lap. We're struggling now to close down the top 10. Get a pretty decent launch out of there. If it was a dry track, I think we'd have done much better around here, but we've got to keep pushing. Got to get some development points for this bike as well. That's the most important thing. Just going to struggle to get better without having development points for the bike to improve the bike. That was close there as he closed in. on the brakes in the penultimate corner, and then coming around the final corner. Look at that crazy air we just got there, and that has cost us so much time. Right, 2 laps down the drain pretty much. 2 laps where we've just completely failed miserably, but we've got some traction control now, which is helping with the rear. It's helping keep that rear intact, and now we can try and hunt down Iannone. We're really not got much confidence around here. And even with traction control on full, the rear still feels like it wants to step out on us. And who's this behind us? Zarco is ahead of Marc Marquez, which is pretty crazy. We've got Espargaro behind us, just 0.3 of a second behind. Late on the brakes and at the end of the straight. Tip it into turn 5, run a little bit deep, but hold it in the end. That was good out of there. But we're just struggling to close down Iannone. He's brought the gap up to about a second, and I'm out wide there. Let's keep doing that. Hopefully the next race will be a lot easier for us at Kota. Always seems to do much better at Kota. Although I thought I did well at Argentina, but just not in the wet, and we've gone deep there. 39.2 from Dovi, fastest lap of the race. What's our lap time? A 41.4. I haven't been this far off the pace in absolutely ages. We can't make this KTM work, and our teammate is now piling on the pressure. Look at that, he's pushing us through turn 1. He's like, come on, get a move on. He's not giving us a chance. I'm going to pause it for a screenshot, actually. Right then, let's unpause. See if we can keep it ahead of our teammate. No, we can't. And we drop now down into P14. We can't be the last KTM. Zarco's doing really well. Oh, who was that? Francesco Bagnaia just came out of nowhere, cooked our rear wheel, and then went flying, and we're losing time as each lap goes by. You can see Pol Espargaro has escaped from us. Here comes Nakagami trying to get through on us. You can see this is not going well as Lorenzo is down. That gifts us a position. So we gain a position out of a mistake from Jorge Lorenzo. Turn down the traction control a bit because I think it's causing us to lose too much time. Put it down to 2, which is what I had it on. Let's see if we can just control it a bit ourselves. You can see already we're starting, the rear end's like to flick around everywhere, but we are close. We are closing in on Pol Espargaro a little bit, so that move to full traction control has cost us big time. So I've turned it up to 3. See if that strikes the right balance, because I am struggling with the rear a lot here. Struggling loads with the rear end. Never felt this before. Well, we are closing back on our teammate though. This is good. Good at the final corner. What do we do? 41.1. Let's see if we get a bit of a better lap time than that. Hunt down our teammate. At least get P12 back off him. Don't want to be the last KTM. But at least after this we should get some development points, enough for our first upgrade to go onto the bike. Here we go, up the inside at turn 2 on our teammate. Make it stick. Yes, there we go. And now onto the straight. Keep it clean at the rear if we can. Oh, it's struggling. It really is struggling. 2.8 seconds to Iannone. Can we close it down? Let's see. I mean, it's going to be a big ask. We have to go, yeah, 2.8 seconds quicker just to close him down. And that's over 1 lap, because we've got this lap and then the next lap. So let's try it. I mean, it's going to be difficult. 2.7. Oh, just about keep it on. I thought we were going to go flying them. Into 7. Got to keep Espargaro at bay as well. Come on. Power out of turn 10. 2.7 still the gap, so we're struggling to close it in as we run really wide round 11. Carl Abraham's down. He must be behind us. I don't think we'll gain another position up ahead. So currently Vinales has just set the fast lap of the race. He's in P3. Dovi leading from Rossi, then Vinales, then Crutchlow, then Mir. Mir doing crazy well. We've lost what? Oh, we've lost a 10th over the course of that lap to Iannone. So we're really struggling right now. Need to just keep it ahead of our teammate. And then it's all going to be about Kota. So we've not had the dream start that we wanted to our MotoGP career. Just again losing the rear. I just can't put the power down. And now Jorge Lorenzo's through. 2 positions in 1 corner we've lost. Oh, that's crazy. How have we done so bad over that like 1 sector? Close it back down on Lorenzo. We run deep. That was risky. So frustrated at myself that we lost so much time over what 1 sector. Although we're all over the back of Lorenzo, can we make it stick? Come on. Up the inside of both of them, but we run deep. If we can keep it ahead of Lorenzo, that would be good. Can we do something about Pol Espargaro? Like I said, I don't want to be the last KTM. Up the inside at turn 9. Straighten it up for 10. Flick it into 11. Don't run wide like we did on the last lap. Power down. Hold that line. Come on. Around the final 2 corners. If we could just recover this, that'd be good. P12. I'll take P12 after an awful race. 38.6 from Vinales. He only managed to get 3rd in the end. We're going to come home for P12. Very disappointing. Very disappointing race for us there. Not the dream start, like I said, to our MotoGP career. But if we take a look at the standings, where we're going to line up now. Vinales 2nd, Crutchlow 3rd still. Rossi climbing up 4 positions there. We drop down 2 positions. So Danilo Petrucci gets up ahead of us. So Zarco down 1. But we're dropped to P9. So how's that line up? Oh, 5th. Come on, we want to be able to beat Suzuki. We drop a position there in the team rankings. Repsol Honda really are struggling. Really are struggling. But Yamaha look like they could challenge DUCATI for the team rankings. But anyway, there we go. Hopefully we can have a better time out at Kota at the next race. So if you are looking forward to that and want me to do pretty well, then do smash the like button, share it around with your friends, and do subscribe for more MotoGP and F1 gaming content.